Hey guys, we're here at the Bell House and it is Christmas decorating day. We are trying to get the entire house decorated in one day. Okay, Tanner's not even here yet. Sadie's here, Courtney and Holly are in the back, Lauren's on her way, and we have our work cut out for us. I mean, there's like a waterfall of garland right here. We have mountains of ornaments. And we are just trying to get as much as we can get done today, and our goal is to get it finished. So we've already started fluffing trees. We've got Mariah Carey on in the background because, you know, she's like the queen of Christmas. And we're just getting it done. So we're gonna take you guys along for the ride today. We're gonna be making some crafts and hanging garland and tinsel and all that fun stuff. So let's get right into it.
All right, my friends, so we have been decorating all day today, but we have a few Cricut projects that we have to get done. Number one, what we've done this year for our amazing stocking tags, we have been taking these nameplates, and what we've done this year is drilled holes through the nameplates. I've linked these down below for you so that you can pick these up if you want to do the same project. And then after we drilled the hole, what we're doing is we're using a Maker's Learn font, and we're actually using our engraving tool from Cricut in our Cricut Maker, and we're engraving the initials. Super simple, super easy way to have a really nice design that looks super store-bought, but you actually did it at home. These nameplates are pretty cheap and pretty flexible, so they look really nice, but again, very, very affordable. So what you'll do, set it up in Design Space, get them ready. Well, all we did, since we're doing 4, we've set them up here on the mat. The masking tape is the secret here. So you wanna make sure to have this like really adhered down because again, it can't move. But notice we did not tape down in the bottom because we have here, you know, it's going pretty low. So you just wanna be really mindful of where you're placing your masking tape. So we just did the sides. Again, it's really secure. And then set this up in Design Space so that it's ready to go. You'll just want to be really aware of where you're placing it. So my tip and what we did in Design Space was we measured our nameplate and we put these in Design Space and lined them out. So it was really easy to see exactly where we placed it. So one here, and so on and so forth. So anyway, after we did that, all you need to do is grab your ribbon and you want to cut it at an angle, and then we're just threading it through. And then we're gonna place it through our awesome stocking. And we've been using kind of our Christmas motto around here is like something old, something new. So we've been using these same stockings from Hobby Lobby, and all we do is thread this through. And then you'll see, we're just threading this through here, tying it a little bit like so, just like this. And you'll see we have our first stocking tag ready to go. So super easy. I love these chunky stockings, and they'll look really simple, really easy for our Christmas decor this year.
This is our halfway through the day update. I am on the top of this scaffolding, and we're hanging some garland, but we're doing good. Good progress. We've got the window partially done. Everything's partially done. Nothing's completely done. The tree is on its way upstairs, and you know, we're just trucking along.
All right, my friends, this next project is super, super fun. We're using DTF transfer sheets. Now, the thing about this is it requires just a little bit of prep. So what I want you to do is I want you to use your sublimation printer with the DTF transfer sheets, print out whatever design, whatever you want. Then you're going to apply the DTF powder. This is gonna look like sugar, and you wanna fully coat this as soon as it comes out of the printer. And then guess what? All you do is you put it in under a heat press. We're using this one right here, which is one of the auto presses. you'll want to put it under the heat until it looks something like this. So it's taking that awesome transfer powder and it's kind of melting the plastic, so that will become the new adhesive, which is really, really neat. And then it's going to look something like this. So we did a little bit of prep for our decorating day, but we want you to see how amazing this is going to look when we press it. So we're pressing today at 385. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take this right here, place it in because it's a little wrinkled. So we need to just press this in. Of course, it would turn off right when I need to use it, and we will press. So what we're doing is just letting this get all the wrinkles out. If you've never used an auto press, heat press, they're really easy to use. I actually really like this one. It's an HTV ROT one, and again, these are super affordable compared to the Cricut one or any other brand. So we like it. It's tried and true around here. Awesome. So we're going to pull this out. As you can see, we've got all the wrinkles out, so it's super, super awesome. We're going to shake it out a little, and now we'll be able to get ready to apply it. My number one tip is to make sure where the top and bottom is of your pillow. I've wasted so many pillows not knowing which is which. So have the zipper facing towards you, the closest to you, because that's the bottom. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our transfer sheet, we're going to place it on the pillow. Again, make sure the zipper is down towards you. I'm going to put it mainly in the middle. A thing about pillow design that people forget about is when it's like this, there's no stuffing, nothing. So you don't want to place it too far at the bottom because when it stuffs, so you really want to make sure it's in the middle. And I promise you, it'll look fantastic once done. So after you're good here, we're going to go ahead and take it back over to the heat press. What we're going to do is take it right over here, apply it on this mat. One thing I love about the HTV ROT is that you have this working space so that you're not having to worry about the heating element being too close to you or hitting you or anything like that. So make sure it didn't move around any, slide it in, and then all you do is press the button and it's go press down for you, hold it for 30 seconds. Now the thing about these transfers that you have to be super, super aware of, you don't do a warm peel, you don't do a cool peel, you do a completely cold peel. So we're gonna let this sit after we do the 30 seconds for quite a while. Rub it on the countertop, anything cool you got. If it's cold outside, take it outside. It has to be a completely cool peel. Oh, the auto press already comes up. I mean, I'm telling you, it's super easy. So then we're gonna peel it out. And again, if you're like, Tanner, I need you to slow down. I wanna you to walk me through this like step by step. We have quite a few full in-depth tutorials on the channel, so be sure to check those out. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this cool completely. It has to be ice cold. Again, our countertop's pretty cool, so I'm probably just gonna rub it on the countertop because I'm very impatient. Stick it in the freezer, whatever you need to do to let this cool down. Another quick tip, if you don't wanna put it in the freezer, some people think I'm extra, you can just lay it directly on the counter. So on a nice cool piece of the counter, and it'll cool off really quick. All right, my friends, so it looks pretty cool. Come here, come close. You've got to see this. Boom. Guys, this is so, I mean, honestly, this is the best of both worlds. It's on white, 100% cotton. You use, oh, look, there's something happening here. Should have cooled it more. Okay, that was one imperfection. I can handle that. But this feels, I mean, I wish you guys can feel this right now. Like, it feels so professional. Oh, these edges. Feels so good. Oh no. But I'm telling you, like, it looks really good. Like, even with that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Boom. Check it out. I wish you could feel it. Like, it feels like it was totally screen printed. So insane. The quality here. I'm obsessed. All right, my friends, one thing I love to do is a porch sign, and I think everyone should have a porch sign, especially for the holiday season. We went bold with a black one this year. So we're doing a sign like this. You can grab this exact one, again, from Hobby Lobby, get it on sale. All we did was paint it with one coat of chalky finish paint, And then we're doing a larger than mat project with a 12 by 12 inch mat. So if you think that you can't do larger than mat because you don't have a 12 by 24 inch mat, you don't need it. And today I'm going to prove to you that you don't really easily. These files are from Makers Gonna Learn. We've linked them down below, given you the font. Everything you need is all linked down below with better full length tutorials. But what I'm going to do, first I'm going to sit this down, and then what I'm going to kind of teach you guys today, my favorite tip when doing larger than mat is before I start cutting it up and applying transfer tape and stuff like that, I like to cover it with transfer tape first. So what I'm going to do is grab my transfer tape right here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm using the Caesar brand transfer tape. I like it, but I don't love it. Other people in the office like it better, but I will use it. So we're going to take it right here. We're going to get our taco method. Who remembers the taco method? And we're just going to apply it down. Now you may say, Tanner, why are you doing it first? It's because it's going to save us a lot of time later. So I'm going to grab a burnishing tool. I'm just going to burnish, 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 just like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go with gravity. So we're going to now flip it over, go with gravity. If you want to be a stickler and save the most transfer tape, what you can do is first cut all this off, just like so. And you can actually stick this back on the transfer sheet. When we let Cricut kind of set this up for us, it kind of, tries to save you the most material possible. But what we had to do was decide where the word Christmas was going to be 2 pieces. That's literally all we had to do. So I'm putting this piece back to save for another project. So we're saving the transfer tape. And now from this step, I'm going to burnish number 1. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut all of this out. So it already has the transfer tape. It's already good to go. And it'll actually save me a lot of time. So just like so. Beautiful. Got piece 1. What we're gonna do now is get the second piece, this little greenery. Again, all these files are from Makers Gonna Learn, so we've linked them down below for you. You could do your own porch sign, you could do a wreath, you could do whatever you want. The hardest part here is the word Christmas. So you see, we just decided where to kind of slice it, and I'll just have to line it up just right here. So taking this, trimming here. I think this is a great beginner larger than mat project because it's super, super simple to line up here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at our sign and we're gonna kind of play around with it before we start peeling off transfer tape or anything like that. I wanna see how it all will line up. So for example, at first I'm gonna chop this right here, get it really close just so I can visualize it a little better. Chop this off too. Lovely. So we have Christmas, and then we have our little greenery. I love this because it makes it feel like I can kind of see what I'm doing just a little bit better, and it makes it way less overwhelming. So take this all here. We have Mary that will end up here, and I can kind of decide like how far up do I want it, how low. I'm like, okay, I can totally move this up. All right, so what I really wanted to do is I wanted to leave a lot of room for greenery up here at the top. So what we've done is we've centered all of our text further down than you would normally do, with the reason of being able to add the greenery. We can now add a large bow because we're centering the text further down. So what I'm gonna do here is now you get to decide what's the first piece you want to apply down, right? I'm going to start with the middle, which is the hardest part, and then work my way to do the top and the bottom. So we'll start with the first part of Christmas, and I'm just gonna peel this up. Again, because I already burnished, it'll come off super well. We used Oracal 651, and then you just line this up here. Don't have to be too precise with this sign, thankfully. And then before I really burnish this down, I'm gonna line this one up too, just so that I am kind of saving it and making sure it's gonna line up really well. This is pretty far over. Beautiful. This looks pretty good. So we have like one finger to the right, one finger to the left. Looks really good to me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab our burnishing tool, and we're just gonna burnish it down. Again, it doesn't have to be super stressful. It's as stressful as you make it. And then I'm gonna burnish this down over here. They are overlapping here, so we've gotta get the first layer to adhere first and then the second. So burnish this down. Again, you just wanna be aware that there is paint. You wanna give 24 hours probably of cure time for your paint. And again, one thing I do love about this transfer tape is it's really good when you are using the paint. It's great for stenciling, things like that. Beautiful. There we go. So we've got the first part done right here. Now we'll be able to add the bottom piece. And listen, when you burnish, you can just peel this up so quick. Apply this down here. Sometimes I like to hold it back and look at it, make sure I'm happy with it. Looks pretty good. I think I may move it up just a hair. And again, before you start burnishing, you have the flexibility of doing that. So there we go. And burnish. Peel this up. Lovely. And then guys, we only have our last piece to marry. So we can just peel this back just like so. I love this font. This is a really good font for Christmas. Again, you want to kind of figure out the center. Again, before I burnish, I'm going to lay it there. I may figure out how many fingers. This is kind of my quick way of measuring. Looks good to me. Grab our burnishing cleat. Burnish this down, just like so. Beautiful. And peel it back. Ta-da! We have our sign that we can now add greenery to, and it'll be perfect for the front porch. All right, y'all, one thing about me is I love a magical Christmas. And this year we have put together a Makers Go Learn snowflake file like no other. And I'm gonna teach you exactly how to make your own because you're gonna wanna make these all over your house. Now, we've linked a very specific kind of paper below that is thin. It's copy paper light, but you're definitely wanna use it for this project. Spoiler alert, you're going to make a lot of these and put them all over your house, as you're going to see here in our house how well it turned out. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the file. The first things first is that there's a few holes in it. We decided not to use the holes, and you're going to see what we've done instead in this tutorial. All right, so you can contour those out. You can use them if you want to use it to kind of keep it together with wire, fishing line, anything like that you could do. But here's the thing, you need to cut 9 of these out. And again, it's paper-like, it reminds me of copy paper, but it isn't. It's a little bit thicker. We've linked it down below for you, so you can grab it. 9 of these. You're gonna wanna cut 1 of these out with craft board, craft cardstock, just a thicker 80 to 120 pound cardstock, all right? You'll get this in the file as well. It all scales with you. So we've made really big ones with the Cricut Venture, and we've made really small ones that you can create really, really easily and quick. So let's bring it together. First things first, you wanna take the design and you wanna fold it in half. So you just wanna line it up here, fold it up right here in half. And what we're gonna do after that's lined up is fold it. So give it a crease. If you have a bone folder, great time to pull it out, but again, not necessary. So what we'll do here is we're gonna start accordion folding it in, just like so. So we're gonna accordion fold one side at a time, It just seemed to be easier and quicker for us. So that's what we're gonna do. And then folding this part in and folding this here. Love it. So again, you wanna do your accordion fold. After you folded one side, you want to pick it up, flip it, and do the other side. So we're gonna bring this in, just like so. And then fold it inwards. And you just wanna make sure you kinda keep it straight at the bottom. And then accordion fold this in. And again, the paper's really flexible, so your folds will be great, just like so. After you've done this one time, you're rinsing and repeating this for 9 times. So once you have 9 of these, what we're gonna do is pull out the ATG gun and we're gonna ATG them together. So you'll take them just like this, ATG, ATG, and we're just gonna rinse and repeat. So take your ATG gun, apply some ATG here, and then grab another one and apply it down. Just like this. Grab your ATG, apply, I would apply like 3 5 to 6 inch strips. This needs to be pretty sturdy. We're gonna use hot glue to secure it to this one, so it doesn't have to be super secure, but again, with the accordion, you want it to stay together. So, take this here, apply it down, rinse and repeat the ATG, like this, apply it down. Keeping in mind you're wanting to line up the bottom here pretty well. All right, and we're down to our last one. And then after this is where the fun begins, and we're almost done, believe it or not, with our snowflake. What we're gonna do is we are going to first practice looking at it in this amazing snowflake. Look at this. Y'all, look at this. Look at how easy that was. That was super simple. Super, super simple. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a bunch of hot glue to the base here. So I just have my Lynn Lily hot glue gun. There are not many projects I wouldn't recommend the Lynn Lily, but if you have a larger one, you just need so much glue that it would be a great opportunity to pull that one out. So we're going to take this like so, get it really circled out, try to do even distribution, and then you're gonna take it and place it right here on the base. And boy, oh boy, does it quickly come together. And all you need to do is hold your paper down, just like this, to the base. And what it's gonna do is just go ahead and glue to your craft cardstock. And that's it. You have a snowflake. That was so easy. Like, look at how fast this is. So cool, super cheap, super affordable, and you can make a ton of these really quick. And to make your house super magical this year. Boom, we did it. What we have done is add fishing line to the back to be able to hang these up without even noticing. Y'all, we decorated the front porch, the mantle, the entryway, the windows, the kitchen, all of it.
Everything.
We did it.
It's done.
I can't believe it. We have worked daylight to dawn.
Yes, it's been hours. I don't think we've eaten. We haven't stopped for any. I'm just kidding. We have.
Well, listen,
fun.
Everything is not roses and daisies over here. Around 2:30, our energy levels fell, and honey, everything that we hung up fell too.
We were angry. We were fighting each other.
It was crazy. It was actually crazy at how many things just kept falling. I don't know about y'all with your Christmas decor. We had to pull out some really reinforcements.
Every command strip you could ever possible imagine.
We've used it. Yeah, it's crazy. But I am so impressed with how all these projects turned out.
Yes, I think that all the projects that we used in the decorations were super simple and easy for you guys to do at home.
These snowflakes are the most magical thing ever. We took our snowflake game like 5 levels up.
I mean, these are huge.
They're huge.
So we showed you guys how to make the smaller ones. We did make a couple bigger ones. I mean, they're like probably.
I mean, this large one, yeah, is 2 foot. It's made on the Cricut Venture. It's crazy at how big it is, but you can make the smaller ones. And honestly, I think those in your windows are so magical.
They are.
We love it. The front porch sign, I think, is one of my favorites
Yes,
too.
It's so easy to do and inexpensive.
Yeah.
Like the sign is inexpensive, but it looks really high quality.
So good. I think all of these projects turned out so well. The Christmas tree is beautiful.
Lauren was saying this is probably like one of her favorite trees.
Yeah,
She loves it.
It's really impressive. I love that we have been doing such a great job about like reusing items, but giving a whole new trend every year. If you've not checked out some of our other home designs, check them out. We'll try to link some of the past years in the comments. We've lived here 3 or 4 years, so we have a couple other ones that you'll be able to check out. We have so many fun Makers Learn projects. We've linked them all down below for you, so be sure to recreate the snowflakes, recreate your own front porch sign. We cannot wait to see, but we want you to leave us a comment. We want you to tell us what your favorite part of the entire house is. Mine is probably over the kitchen sink. We've never decorated over there.
Yeah.
So it like, when I'm doing dishes, to have it so like
when it
decorated.
When it snows,
better
it's
snow.
gonna be magic.
Yeah.
I think it's so perfect. We've got some of these bigger snowflakes we did in the kitchen window.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys are gonna get to see everything that we've decorated in the video, but I think that the snowflakes are my favorite part. I just think they bring back that magic element.
And they're all made with the Cricut. It was so affordable, super cheap, hot glue, paper.
I mean,
you can't beat it.
You can't.
We love it. So leave us a comment. Let us know what your favorite part is, and we cannot wait to see you in the next Maker Christmas video. Merry Christmas, my friends. See you guys. Bye.